I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him one last time and then drop the bottle and sit down.
0.
Okay. You're just finding papers. You're not finding anything important yet.
Okay, someone else come dig through this shit because we know there's some money in here somewhere.
I'm going to take pillowcase. I'm going to take pillowcase to Frenchman and go, here, wipe off blood. You clean yourself up. You did good. You did good.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
14 for me.
So, 14 for investigation. You find a paper that says prison fund, and it says to the warden. And right now there's a sum of 200 gold that has been transported sometime between when you left and when you came back in.
Oh, that's an interesting clue.
Jeez.
Edgar's gonna help search. Got a 19.
Okay.
Maybe we smashy the room up a little bit too.
19. You find a list that has the warden's name, a name that another 5 names that you don't really understand on who they are. They're just names to you. But you do recognize that the warden is one of them.
Anybody good with, say, making the false papers?
I might be able to lend a hand at that.
What if we write threatening letter from warden to the preacher talking about if he doesn't pay him more money, he's going to send men to kill him?
That's not a bad idea.
But it does seem like a little bit of overkill, seeing as how we're disposing of the body.
So
no, we're not going to dispose of the body. We're going to dirty up this here warden's reputation. See how he likes being behind the bars.
Oh, I see what you're going at.
Yes.
But if we do that, that means that we can't burn down the church because we have to have the evidence.
Yes, we're not going to burn down church. No.
Okay.
But we will need to eventually get rid of crazy fiery orb thing because it is evil brought in by the preacher man.
Well, I think we should drape the priest's body over it before we're done. But before we do that, I want to search the priest's body.
Yes, I think we also need to mutilate it just a little bit more with something like, betrayer or snitch card into it. Something to really, send the message that Wharton is really evil bastard.
Yeah, sell the story. I like it.
Edgar's going to show the list to everybody. And meanwhile, Versailles goes over to the preacher's bed and just starts pissing on it.
Do not piss on the sheets. I am taking those sheets, my friend.
Yeah. You got to get the sheets first.
Oh, very well. He'll rip the sheets off and then piss on the bed.
I'm going to go make me toga out of the sheet.
I'm going to start investigating the walls, looking for either hidden compartments or levers or switches.
Yeah, there's gold in this room somewhere, either on the body or somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, the 9 was your investigation on the body?
Correct.
Can I cut open the cushion of fancy chair?
All right.
Things in fancy chair cushion?
It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Let's resolve this one at a time. Cyrus, give me a roll a d20. Silas.
Yep. See here. There we go.
All right. So you find, what is that? 36 times 2, right? 18 times 2 is 36.
Yep.
Okay, so you find 36 gold in the pockets of the St. Brasslock. Eric, you rolled a 18. What were you searching for? Levers and stuff?
It's a 20 with bonus, so I'm just searching the room looking for secret compartments or levers or something that would open a secret compartment.
Wall safes,
Okay.
whatever, you know.
You search the room. You're being very thorough. You know that there are no secret compartments. There's no extra levers. You just yeah. There's nothing else in the room really that is of value.
I want to take a letter opener off the desk and slice open the chair cushion to see if he had anything hidden in the chair.
Okay.
Natural 20. I finally got a good check on something.
You open up the chair and you find a very interesting list, and it's a hierarchy, and it has the same 6 names that were found on the paper. It has the warden right above the St. Brasslock, and then below St. Brasslock you find 2 more names, and then you know that there's many names above.
Looks like I found the mafia hierarchy of who sells this insurance, and sure enough, the warden is on it.
Well, I never liked that bloke. Anyways,
Well, he kind of kept some stuff of mine I went into jail with when I got caught loitering.
mine as well. Something quite valuable, actually, if I recall correctly, which I can't quite recall, but it did seem quite valuable. I can tell you that much.
Yes, I'm very good. I'm very glad I no longer have loitering tendencies, thanks to the prison system that cured me of my crime of loitering. Too bad they didn't know I was, what do you call, somebody who shoots people in the kneecap. Yes.
I think we're all reformed men at this point.
Check the mattress as well.
Yeah, I'm going to hand him the letter opener so he can cut the mattress open. That's got pee all over it.
I am more than
That's
happy.
a you job.
More than happy to cut into my piss-soaked mattress.
All right.
Okay,
So
got 16.
I'm going to look at Silas and go, when did the Frenchman
16.
territory
You cut this mattress open, and you're pulling out fuzz and shit, and then you reach in, and you feel something weird. Pull it out, and your hand is stuck to like 7 condoms that are used.
Ugh. Joy.
We did not kill him bad enough. We needed to kill him far worse. He got off too easily, my friends. He is sick freak. His death goes for mistake.
Well, if you gentlemen will excuse me, I'm going to go put my hand in the brazier.
I got the better idea. Let's put his hand in brazier.
His
I
hand
second that
isn't
motion.
covered in his jizz right now.
You've touched worse, my friend. You've touched worse.
Is it in your bedroom?
I'm going to look down at him and go, just to sum it up, you dead bastard, your dad was tiny dick goat fucker.
I mean, what's worse, that or balls?
This is worse.
All right, I'm going to search this, what appears to be a stack of architectural documents. Let's go.
Okay. You find the location of the bandit hideout.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm going to show that to the team, and then I'm going to assist in dragging the body and throwing it on the brazier.
I'm what do you call idea man. I know get hands dirty.
Edgar's going to be like, what if we lay him next to the brazier, then kick the brazier over so that it burns him and the church down?
We still have to make a letter threatening him from Warden, so Warden is implicated. Yes.
Yeah, if we burn the church down, we can't plant evidence against the warden or these other folks.
But how about we make it look like he was banging Brazier?
Yes, I agree. This is a great plan.
What could possibly go wrong?
All
Okay,
of
so
it.
Vasay, you get his dick out, and we'll lay him over the brazier.
I've had quite enough. I think. I think Edgar should do this.
Grumpy is going to go, hey, friend John, we're going to, how do you say, embarrass this preacher who, sexual deviant, yes, by making him put pee-pee in the brazier. You want to help John?
He looks at he looked up from he's like he comes running to you and he's putting his hands over his head and he's looking around and he's like, trying to convey it's like what happened.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go,
Water, Helen, water.
well, let us say, preacher man tried to,
Grumpy, you're already down there. You may as well get him out for us.
the preacher man tried to seduce my friend here, the Frenchman, and he got into accident when he tripped and fell and smashed his head repeatedly on this bottle.
It was a terrible sight. Just awful.
It was terrible accident. But my friend John, I want to know, I cut out this man's tongue, and maybe one day we find Wizard Man who can give you his tongue so you can talk again. Yes.
He shakes his head and he puts his hands in like a praying fashion and he is loving this.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna cut his tongue out and hand it to John.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you guys moved him like over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going
Okay.
to be like, I cut off balls for you too, if you like.
He kind of just shakes his hand. He's like,
Okay. Okay. We leave his balls attached unless French wants them as souvenirs.
But he
Dave,
will
my
take the
God.
tongue. He takes the tongue and he puts it in his pocket.
But my friend John, I'm going to need you to go take a letter from you to the mayor explaining how the warden from the prison sent goons in to kill the preacher, and you did everything you could to try to stop it. Okay. So
Okay, he nods. He nods his head, and he puts his hand, reaches his hand out for the letter.
So I'm going to give him the letter where the warden threatened him, and the letter from John explaining what happened since John can't talk. To go deliver to the mayor, and now we can burn the church down wherever we need to do.
But
Okay, so it's a false letter for the warden threatening.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since we have two lists of the hierarchy of like the criminal organization, I'm going to throw the smaller list, the less complete list, in with it, so it kind of got some more evidence.
Okay.
And then unfortunately, I'm going like, John, I have to do this, and I'm going to punch John in the stomach to kind of sell it.
got to rough him up a little bit.
That's just. But don't worry, John. I'm your friend. I only did it so I didn't want the mayor to think you had anything involved in this. I do not want this to blow back on you, my friend.
He nods his head, and he's like,
I give you shot back if you want.
he kind of shakes his hand in a way. No, like he doesn't want to. He's like, I do it.
Yeah. I will give you gold piece later to drink at bar. We make it up to you, my friend.
He nods his head at you.
All right, two deviants.
I
Now
once
you deviants can do
read
whatever you want.
I once read a book that said there was a great magician. What was his name? Houdini. He actually died much like that.
I give him love tap. I dwarf. I'm not strong. I just give him tiny little love tap.
Okay, while this was going on, I'm gonna search the altar here one more time. Come on.
It's an altar, buddy.
My friend, Frenchman, do you want to pee on anything else while we're here?
No, I'm quite satisfied now, thank you.
You sure you're not Russian? You beat men to death with bottle like Russian.
Well, I just asked myself, what would Doc do?
Doc would cut off balls and make him eat his own balls. Doc was, how do you say, quirky like that.
I guess I haven't quite reached that stage then. But he was my inspiration.
Men try to put penis in your mouth. You make him eat his own balls. This is the way.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
I am dwarf. Many people try to put things near me all the time. This is why I have a pistol.
It does seem quite effective, the way it blew his kneecap out.
Yes, I like how he particularly went ow as it shattered, and then I said the thing about his mom being a goat.
All right, so what's the plan here, peeps? What are we doing?
I don't know, but I think he inadvertently created a bar.
Okay, so John's going to take the letter of the 6 names and your warden threat note, and he's gonna leave you guys, and he's gonna make his way to the town hall.
Just we didn't really check. Was the mayor of the town on that list of people, by the way?
Well, you guys never met the mayor, so you don't know his name.
Yeah, this could go one of two ways.
Yeah. I wish you hadn't have thought of that. Or thought of it sooner.
Yeah, well, I was too busy.
Fuck it, let's burn this mother down, Pookie.
We're burning this down. Get in, bitches.
Well, I would suggest that we kick the brazier over on the body of our dearly departed spiritual leader, and then fuck right off. I think we've got a ambush to assault.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully with luck.
We take care of the ambush first, and then we see the mayor.
If no one else is
All right,
doing
who
it,
all
I'm
is
kicking
pushing
that
this
brazier
phrase?
over.
Who all is kicking this over onto the dead saint?
My strength is -2, so I guess it's going to take a number of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
mine's
try
zero.
to give it a good kick, but I only have 0 for strength.
Same for Edgar as well.
5.
If everybody's doing it, I need a strength check from everybody, and then I need a Constitution check.
All right.
Okay, Versailles strength was a 4. Edgar's was a 14. Versailles
So
Constitution is a 19. Edgar's is a 5.
17 for con save, 5 for strength check.
So strength check is 15, and con save. That's a +0 as well, so it's a 5.
Okay, you guys managed to push this over on top of the saint. He is sizzling underneath, but because of the stench of burning flesh, anybody who had a con save less than 10 is puking their guts out, and they take 1d4 damage.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
It is a
Sweet.
very vicious puke.
I'm Russian. This is how do you say smell of toast in the morning with your mother make you. Now you throw up. I mean, it's just a little burning flesh. Doc burn people all the time.
That's the wrong
All
one.
right.
Okay.
With that,
What's
everybody leaves.
what
Go ahead.
the insufficient healer? That was a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to use two of
And I-
them. One to heal up
And I-
Edgar, and one to heal up Eric.
Okay, unnecessary.
Oh,
Because as you guys leave, you all have a sense of satisfaction. So much so that everybody levels up by one level. As St. Brasslock was a character of interest that you did need to eliminate. And with that, everybody will roll their hit dice and add that to your max HP, and you'll bring all your current HP up to max.
What does our hit die?
Should be so. Grumpy, yours is a D6. Silas is a D8. Eric is a D6. Edgar is a D6.
All right, I'm going up by
Alice
2.
is a D8.
Going up by 2. Yay.
Nice.
Yes. No longer squishy man.
awesome.
Okay.
So, of course, I'm taking rapid repair because that gets me 1 away from explosives.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do I want to take?
The vicious mockery is just a bonus.
How many badass points do we get again? Sorry.
You're going to get a total of 36.
36.
That
Wait,
can't be
what?
right.
36. Holy crap.
But right now you are at 6 because you got one. You've got one now new point to spend.
Oh, okay. 36
Okay,
at the end.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
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 Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to put mine into magic, so now I've got fire.
Now, if Warden dies, say execution for killing preacher men, do we get counted for that kill?
Say what?
If Warden say gets executed for killing preacher man, do we get credit for that kill? Or do I have to kill him with my bare hand?
Okay. The warden is a person of interest. If he does die, you will get a word at that point.
Okay, so we have to make sure he dies at his trial. Okay, gentlemen, we have to make sure he gets capital punished.
Okay. So Silas, you got 3. Brings you up to 11.
Yeah, and I'm going to add my badass point to Archer, so I can now use bow and arrow.
Okay. So that was going to be engineer.
All right, so
Yes.
now I can repair simple gadgets. So when it says I can make grappling hooks or smoke bombs, so
Yep.
a smoke bomb would be a simple gadget, right?
Yep.
Okay. I would like to combine whiskey and ball bearings.
It's going to be pretty smoky.
Yeah, it's not to be more than smoky. It's going to be a trip fall hazard into pool of fire. I call it Slippy Firebomb.
Eric got 3, so he's at 9.
So I guess do I need to buy supplies for these
Okay.
things I make, or should I just make random stuff with things I find?
What did Edgar get?
Edgar only got 2 more hit points,
Okay.
so he's not going to be happy with that roll.
Should have been
And
here.
what did you get?
I got 7 more hit points, so I'm at 15 max, and I'm going to spend my badass point in mage, move myself up 1 more, so now I've got a +1 to persuasion.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Do we perhaps want to take a list of names to bar to see if the nice bartender can identify who these people are for us? Since you're all nice and persuading now.
Certainly give it a try. Yeah.
Do I need to
Okay.
buy supplies to make things, or can I just make things?
Depends on what you're trying to make, but I'll probably just let you make things. If it's
Basically,
something like super complex, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, well you need to get something.
basically I'm making Molotovs that have ball bearings in them. So like, not only does it fall at your feet, you slip and fall, and you basically get trapped in the fire.
Okay, yeah, because you are an engineer, so yeah, I'll let you do that. You're a level 6 engineer.
Alright.
Wouldn't
Eric,
mind.
what was your skill point being used for?
I'm going to rapid repair because I'm trying to get to number 7 as quick as possible. Explosives. Because what could go wrong?
Right.
Only everything.
Well, so you gents know, before we run off to ambush the bandits, I would like to stop by Dave's shithouse and get a bow. I already
Yeah.
have the arrow.
I'm gonna need a wheelbarrow and a small pony keg of oil.
Eric, what was your skill point used for?
I put one into magic.
Okay.
Or
So just to make sure everybody is in agreement with what I have, Silas is a number 4 thief, a number 1 fighter, and a number 1 engineer. Grumpy, all 6 in engineer. Edgar, we'll get to that next time I see him. Eric, you are a level 3 magic user and a level 3 engineer. And Versailles is a level 5 magic user and a level 1 engineer.
That's correct.
Sounds right.
so yeah, I'm gonna need a small pony keg of oil, a wheelbarrow, and some cantrips or caltrips.
All right. So, leave everybody here. And Tim, how are we doing on time?
We have 45 minutes left.
All right, let's keep going.
Wonder what Dave has for me.
So everybody's going to Dave's shit.
Yes, I'm wondering if Dave has shotgun
All right, let's see if Dave has shot.
and wheelbarrow and some other, fun things. Fun things.
Short bow. He does not have a shotgun.
He does not have shotgun?
Nope, not in stock right now.
Okay. That's not fun. Okay. Maybe knife? He got knife? I need knife. He got knife?
He's got knife. He's got the toothpick of doom. He's got here's another one.
So speaking of knives, I
Yeah,
picked up
Stanley dagger
two.
he's got. Toothpick
Okay,
of doom.
I'm going to buy toothpick of doom and I'm going to affix it to barrel of pistol.
Okay, that is 20 gold pieces.
All right, you can have 20 gold pieces.
What's the knife damage? 1d4.
So now I have bayonet on pistol. So when I really pistol whip, it's going to be nice and sharp. Does he have wheelbarrow? Small thing of oil?
Oil he has. Wheelbarrow he does not.
Okay.
He has a cart, but
How
not a
much-
wheelbarrow.
How much is cart?
Cart is going to be a little bit higher at 25 gold pieces, and then the oil he's going to sell you at 10 gold pieces for a pint or a
Okay.
quart. We'll go with quart.
Does he have a large supply of sharp, pointy, stippy things?
Sharp, pointy, stabby things.
Yes, I need caltrops. I need the how do you say? Don't follow me sticks.
I just saw it. There's a horsey poker, which is a lance, does 1d12 for for 20. There's a trident. That's for 20 as well.
Okay, I'm going to need rope, a trident, the barrel of oil, the cart, and if he has any caltrops to, keep people from walking, I will take those as well.
Okay, so the trident's going to be 20.
Okay.
The lance is going to be 20.
I don't want the lance. I want the trident, rope, caltrops, and the cart with oil.
Okay, so the what I say? The cart was 25 and the oil was 10.
Yeah, I'm basically. I'll give you 80 gold for all that.
Okay, so you can get all that except for cantrips. Cantrips, you need to be a
caltrops.
level
Caltrops, like the little. Yeah. They're like D4s you step on.
Oh, sure.
But metal.
Yeah, how many of those you want?
I want like 1,000 of them in a bag, like ball bearings.
So this is going to be in your like little smoke bomb bullshit deals.
Yeah, basically the plan is I'm going to put the cart on top, I'm going to tie the trident to the barrel of oil. I'm going to put it on the cart. I'm going to roll it down the hill towards the 10 guys. I'm going to try to impale one of them, and then I'm going to throw a firebomb at it.
All right, and then everything else blows up, and then now there's a bunch of little D4 mines everywhere.
Yeah. That's the plan. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll give you 100 of them because they're tiny and they're like little D4s.
That works. So yeah, like I said, 80. I'll give you 80 for all that.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, because I think I had like 305 minus the bayonet puts me at 280. So then this will put me at like 200 even.
Okay.
I want to ask Dave if he's got any more of these socks or anything similar.
Nope. That was a mystery box item. I don't have anything as pungent as that. But if you want to buy another mystery box, I'll let you.
Gentlemen, I have to go see men about a horse, and after I get done peeing, I'm going to go see the guy at the stable and talk to him about getting a donkey or something to pull this cart.
That's a shame. I haven't quite got enough for another mystery box, and there's no guarantees that there would be another sock in it, because I was looking to see if I could make more of them rather than just having the one.
What if you cut it in half?
Well, then I'd have two, but eventually I'm going to run out of sock. So it'd be more beneficial to create more than divide the one that we have.
Maybe ask Dave what to make it stink so bad.
Dave has no idea on why or how it stinks so bad. He just knows it does. And as far as making new ones, he has no idea on how to do that. That was a mystery box item that somebody had found to sell.
Do you have arrows, my friend?
Yeah, he does have arrows. How many arrows do you want?
I was asking if Eric if he likes to shoot the arrows. Because I was going to give him purple flour to put arrowheads in. But if no one wants to shoot the arrows, that's fine. I will hold on to the bouquet.
I've got arrows, but they're not exactly my first choice of weapon.
What's his first choice of weapon?
Well, if it's not the sock, then it's the mace.
Okay, well, you take this here purple flower, they breed the purple flower. It do a sock too, but better. So you take sock on foot, you put flour inside of it, you smash it with mace, and you make people smell the sock.
Now, I'm wondering if I put the sock over the mace.
Good night, sweet prince.
One hit and out you go.
Yes, Rohypnol, you call it. Yes, Rohypnol.
World's worst
The
concussion.
sock is one of those like knee high socks. So use
Will
that
it fit over
information
the head
as
of
you
the
will.
mace?
We'll say it's like a normal mace. So, in actual reality, the head of a mace is actually quite small. So, yeah, I'd say if you do it right, it'll fit.
As she said.
Yes. This is what he called the mace rohypnol.
I'm going to put the sock over the mace then and say, no, I think I'm good.
Okay. What would happen if I explode purple flower? I will think about this later. Yes. Either way, I need to go. I need to go rent horse to carry cart.
Okay.
Unless
The
Dave
stable.
does not like.
Dave says. The stableman would be the guy to go to for a horse.
Yes. I'm thinking maybe donkey. Not so much friend of the horse. I like I like ass.
I think a Shetland pony would be more your speed.
You say that. You say that again to my face.
Hang on, let me get on my knees. I think a Shetland pony.
I'm going to grab him by the ear and twist it. And I'm going to go, don't make me tell you a joke about your daddy.
Eric, you get some inspiration for that.
Okay, does he have a bow for sale?
Bow, yes. Let me look. Weapons. He's got a crossbow, short bow, and then 2 other crossbows.
So in my mystery box. Okay, so in my mystery box, I got a quiver of never-ending but slightly off-aim arrows. Is that going to work with either, or
It will only work with a longbow or a short bow.
okay, short bow it is?
Okay. So the short bow, it's called the twangy thing. It does 1d6 piercing.
Okay.
And you'll do your 1d6 and then you'll add your little 1d4 arrow.
Are we gonna? How much money did we get off the dead preacher?
I told that to Silas.
We got 36 off of him.
Okay.
Are we splitting that amongst the party? I'm not opposed.
I'm just might want to use it to rent the horse.
We're going to do what to the horse?
We're going to rent the horse to carry the bomb, to blow up the men, to take the train.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
Idea, man. I know get hands dirty. That's what Doc did. Doc got hands dirty. Doc got shot. This is mistake. No.
Is there anything?
This is the first time. This is the first time I ever played Artificer. I'm thinking it's kind of fun.
Certainly can be if you're creative enough.
Yeah, I'm not creative. That's a problem.
Anything else that Dave shit?
I'm gonna sell the blanket and the sheets to Dave. Kind of and the shirt I took off the priest's back, so he kind of knows the job got done.
Okay, so he's happy that the job got done, but he asks, "What about the train?"
This is what cart the oil is for, my friend. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be happy with results, yes?
Okay. He will give you 20 gold for that stuff that you wanted to sell.
Okay, thank you so much. We use gold for supplies, gentlemen. We put it in party fund. As in, like, we will throw a party with it, not for the party. Yes.
Pizza party, yay!
Yay!
I think we need. Can I show him the list of names and be like, "Do you happen to know who these assholes are?"
Yeah. So he looks at the list and he goes, yes, there's the warden, and then there's the two people that were under the priest. Was name was Vic and Crogsworth. He knows that they are trouble. He knows that one of the bandits' names is Cogsworth.
Yes. You happen to
But
know?
anything above the warden, he has no idea.
Do you know if this Cogwarts fellow's mother is ugly or is she pretty? Because I like to make fun of the mother jokes as I kills them. Yes.
He shrugs his shoulders. You, I don't know. I just know that he's been around. He's been. I mean, it makes sense why he was always at the church, but I never put two and two together.
Well, what does this asshole look like?
Let's see here. He's just, well, he's an okay looking individual. I don't really have a character of what he
It's,
looks like. He's
it's
just an average looking guy. I mean, he's
he looks like a guy
he
whose
did say,
wife. He looks like a guy whose wife would be into me. I think I will kill this asshole. We kill this asshole.
"Man,
Yes. Okay,
I
so
know I have a picture of him somewhere.
anybody
Yeah,
anybody want to go?
so
Anybody want to go get horses so we don't have to walk this time, or y'all good?
Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's get some horses and kill some bandits.
Yeah, I'm going to roll out the cart of death. While y'all go get a horse for me, I'm going to construct the cart of death.
I do have
Basalia
one
my
does
question
apologies.
not
though.
have money for a horse, so he'll help with the card of death.
My apologies to that, guys. I didn't have the screen changed to the Dave shit.
It's just okay. It's just okay. I kind of distracting, yes.
It's a good distracting.
Well, so while they go get a horse strong enough to pull a cart, I'm going to give them 20 of the gold I got for the stuff, and be like, y'all can get a horse for the cart. I'm going to sit here and build the cart. So I'm going to basically, jerry rig up a exploding cart to try to take out as many people as possible, as quick as possible.
And kind of along those lines, just so I've got my feet correct, what is the damage that we're going to dole out for a Molotov cocktail?
Molotov cocktail, let's say 6 of fire damage. If it catches them on fire, then it'll be D4 every round that it's their turn.
Okay, and how many Molotov cocktails plus ball bearings was I able to construct?
You were able to get 100 ball bearings, and we'll say you can put 10 in each cocktail.
Okay, so 10. All right. So, yeah, basically they'd have to make a deck save to keep from falling. If they fall, they're basically, trapped in the fire pit till they can get up and move out.
With how you're describing and what you want to do, yes, they would have to.
Yeah, okay, good. I call this Alchemist Fire, but cheaper. Like, Alchemist Fire is like 50 gold coins. This, like a flask of oil, a bottle, and ball bearings is actually like 10 gold pieces.
It helps when you make shit yourself.
Yeah. DIY terrorism.
Right.
Yes, let me tell you about this thing we have in Russia called the Claymore. Yes, it's very, very fun.
So now, does everybody move to the stable?
Yeah, I'm gonna, get stuck in the cart though, but you can move me if you need to.
Okay. So inside the stable, you're met with our stableman Ringo, and he's like, "Oh yes, travelers, how can I help you?"
Frenchie man, you have good way with words. You get us good deal on horses, yes, and maybe take out the insurance on the horse you're getting for me.
I have 3 horses I can part with today. They're going to be quite pricey at 75 at each horse.
Listen, my good man, we're a little shy on coin, but we'll make it up to you. How about this? You let us use your 3 horses, and my friends and I won't have to clobber you to death with a wine bottle.
He
Excuse my
walks.
friend.
He walks up to you and goes, puts his hand on your cheek and goes, "Well, there's different arrangements we can do to get these 3 horses."
Where's my
My
wine
friend, my
bottle?
friend, my friend. Last man who tried that ended up deep throating a bottle of alcohol. It did not end well for him. I do not suggest you, how do we say, touch the merchandise.
Yes,
Ringo,
Well,
let me present an alternative option. So we are on a mission to save the
from
town.
God, from God, yes. Mission from
From
God,
God.
yes.
We're on a mission from God. And we know because we've been blessed by the priest
praise
indirectly.
be.
And
Yes, praise be, yes, yes.
and we think that you will benefit more by waiving your rental fee than you would if we didn't have horses. So perhaps I can roll persuasion and we can come to some sort of agreement.
Oh, also, my good friend Ringo. There's a very nice ring to it. Would you happen to be a farrier?
Yeah, absolutely. I do everything with horses.
So that means you have old horseshoes you no longer need?
Yeah. I've got loads of them.
How about the old horseshoe nail you pull out of horseshoe?
No, I don't have much of them. I try and reuse those. Those are harder to come by.
Yes. Do you mind if I, get a couple of horseshoe from you and get to use your anvil real quick? Maybe
Yeah,
your hammer?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So he hands you the two uh he hands you 2 horseshoes, and oh, the handbill's over there by the haystack. No big deal.
Okay, so I'm going to forge weld them into a pair of brass knuckles.
Yeah, I love this.
And, I'm going to make sure I get them good and sharp with the rasp so they got points to them.
Okay. Um
And I would like to gather as many horseshoes as I can conceivably carry for the cart of death.
Yes.
as you can conceivably carry. Hold on here. Let's see here.
Now, I would like
Uh
to make an argument that horseshoes is symbol of luck. Maybe I get +1 to hit with these brass knuckles. Yes.
I was going to give you a +2.
Nice. Thank you. Even more lucky. Appreciate that. Yes.
Okay. And then as far as the horseshoes, as many as you can carry, Vercellus, not being very strong, you can only hold 7. And then you're like, oh, these are heavy.
And that they are. That's why I want them for the cart of
LOL.
death.
Okay. How many people could fit in wagon cart that we could possibly get away with getting fewer horses as possible?
Well, the wagon cart that you have from there, I mean, you're going to need 2 horses to pull it.
Yes. Do you have big, strong horse?
I've got one magnificent stallion, but he's pretty pricey.
What I'm going to need is, how do I say this? I'm going to need a horse that if I unshackled from cart would know to run back to you, my friend.
Oh, well, then you want Gimpy, because Gimpy, for some reason, always comes back.
Yes, but this Gimpy, how do you say fast?
No,
I need fast horse.
Gimpy is none of those things.
Oh, this may not work out like I want. I maybe have to just put Barrel of Death onto the horse itself. Just sacrifice the horse.
What? You're going to sacrifice my horses?
No,
Well,
no,
I'm trying
no.
not
That
to.
is not what he means at
I'm
all.
trying to do experiment. I'm trying to do experiment to see what happens if cart comes off from the horse. But I want the wagon to keep going forward. But I want the horse fast enough to get out of way because I love the animals, like my friend Doc. I just love the animals. You met my friend Doc?
I see. Yeah, I met Doc. He was kind of an asshole.
I remember Doc. Yes, Doc was asshole. Yes. You're right. Doc was asshole.
Yes, but he was asshole.
Ringo,
So
why don't you,
what are you trying to get here?
Ringo, why don't you come over here and talk to Versailles and I for a moment? Let's talk about what's really going on here.
He looks at Versailles and he's like, "Oh, I will gladly talk to you."
Or just talk to me. It's fine.
This is about to go very bad for him.
I'm gonna look for some nails. I'm gonna look for some nails while he's distracted.
Yeah.
All right.
Ringo, let me ask you a question. Do you go to church?
No.
Did you ever have to? And I'm not saying anything, but I've heard rumors that certain members of the town had to pay in order to continue their normal, lives around town. Is that something that you've experienced? Do you have family members that have experienced that? Is that something that you've seen?
No.
Okay.
Did
Well,
the preacher try to put PP in you?
No.
If
I
you
put
don't give us,
PP in.
if you don't loan us the horses, we're gonna have to kill you.
What?
And I mean that as a friend. I want us to be able to.
When did Doc show up?
He showed up when all you guys showed up. He was the biggest asshole amongst you guys.
This my friend blacksmith. I too work with my hands. You see these brass knuckles I made out of the lovely horseshoes you gave me. You two, we kindred spirits, yes? Yes.
I love how you guys just try to muscle your way around everybody. And it's like, well, we're just gonna threaten you.
Okay,
Yes.
Look.
My friend that got kicked in the head by Bull, he's not very bright. We're not threatening you. Blacksmith's very strong man. Very strong. Look at your sinewy muscles. I tell you what, they give you right Frenchman for 2 horses.
He knows what's going on right now. He says either this man satisfies me, and he points to Versailles, or I get 50 gold and you can take 2 horses.
Satisfaction coming right up. And I'm going to hit him in the balls with my stick of knockback and launch his balls to the far side of the stable.
I forgot you had that. So you knock his ass all the way into the hay.
Oh, no.
And
I'm aiming for his sack, just like I did with the bulls.
And I'm going to...
I need some
simultaneously as the stick hits that, I'm discharging my pistol into his face.
Oh my god. Okay, so if you're aiming for his sack, I need some sort of accuracy here. Give me some dexterity.
All right. 13.
You get his left nut. His right nut still attacked.
Okay.
I'm using my last inspiration from your mom joke, and that would be 8 + 9 for
okay. Roll damage.
And again, it's poison bullet to the face.
Yeah.
Only 5 poison, 3 regular damage to his face.
So 8 total damage. He is bloodied. He's like, oh my What the fuck? That was my good nut on my face. What the fuck? Oh, take the
Ringo?
fucking horse. Leave me
Ringo,
the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
alone.
Ringo, your modeling career is over, but your life doesn't have to be. And we want you to know, we appreciate. Did somebody just ND? What the fuck was that?
What?
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna be like, "That's my horse, bitch."
At this point, I'm going to walk over to
He's
Ringo
like,
and I'm going to
take
do my
it, take it.
kindness. I'm going to say, look, this is really a kindness. It's the best thing I can do for you. I pull out my mace. I rub my finger along the sock at the top and I go, here, smell my finger.
I'm going to take. I'm going to.
He takes a sniff at your finger and he just collapses, bam, on the ground.
I'm going to take a purple flower and I'm going to put it in his lapel for when he wakes up.
All right, so you have bloodied this man. He is in the fucking bales. He's passed the fuck out.
And I go, only I get to pimp out the Frenchman. You do not get to pimp out the Frenchman.
So he's got 3 horses in the stable. I'm assuming you take all 3.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Versailles claims the
If
white
they
one.
come back, they come back. If not, I'm debating whether I have to burn the barn.
Yeah, there are horses now.
I'm going to take the anvil and the hammer. Mobile workshop.
What, take his left shoe for no reason?
I'm going to go and break into the quarters next door because I've noticed the other door as we
Alright.
walk in.
Okay. Do you have a thief?
I do not.
Okay.
Can I search him for a key?
Yeah, search for a key.
I'm just trying to stick a nail in the lock to see if I can.
3.
You don't find a key on him.
Edgar will searching for a key as well.
If you're trying to jimmy the lock for a nail with the nail, you can roll something, but I'll tell you right now, it's not doing a very good job.
How about this? I am what you would call engineer, like a Russian engineer, right? We built submarine. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to take the hammer from his farrier kit, and I'm going to just knock the pin out of the hinges on his door and open it that way.
The hinges are on the inside. Door opens inward.
Okay, well then he wants to play this game. I'm going to take his face and bash it into the door till the door opens.
No, I'm just going to leave one of the horses out, and then I'm going to back it up towards the door, and I'm going to cause the horse to kick.
This
Okay.
is
You're trying
not
to get
what-
into this door, right? Because you do know this is a double door.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
but we checked on that door. We know
I
what's
will
happened to
ping
you
where
there.
we're trying to get into this door over here.
Okay.
You want to
Yeah,
do
so
this?
I'm going to bring the horse around here,
Okay.
back it up, and then cause
Okay.
it to kick.
Do not use Gimpy. Gimpy no kicky good.
Okay. What are you going to do to make it kick?
I'm going to say,
Here,
Hey.
horsey, smell my finger.
no, I'm going to say,
Okay. The horse smells your finger and it just passes the fuck out. Lays down.
I was going to say to
Maybe
the
too
horse,
strong.
I was going to say to his horse, his mother was Shetland pony, but this is okay.
Versailles used the stick of knockback on the door.
That's a great plan.
You blow the door off the hinges because this is a poorly made door. Not very strong. So
All
there's
right.
his room.
You see,
Are
that's
you going
how
to
it's
peel
done.
this
You just
bed
have
as well,
to
my friend?
knock politely.
Are you going to pee on this bed
Well,
too, my
that's what I was
friend?
trying to do, just very loudly.
I might pee on it, actually.
Maybe you stick that chest drawer first. We see what's in, you knock back the chest first.
Maybe you should cut the mattress open before you piss on it this time.
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
search the body or the unconscious body of the stableman. See what I can find. Come on. I'm the worst thief ever.
Edgar will help. Shit, nat 20.
I just imagine
Oh.
you pair up
You-
with an
you-
ankle
you- You guys remember when Edgar was just simple man, not of TV very much at all? He spent one day with me. He become master criminal.
Damn. Okay, so you're searching his body. You find he doesn't have very many gold on him, but you find 10 gold pieces, and you find a dagger, which is a D4 damage. And you find different supplies like what a farrier would have. You find more nails. You find you find some cutters for the hooves, just simple things like that.
Okay.
These cutters, they will come in handy for detaching the tongue and the balls.
Okay, so I'll split the gold with Edgar, and I'll give the nails and the cutter to Grumpy.
Thank you so much. I'm going to add the nails to my little cart of death surprise. Boomy boomy. Yes.
It's gonna be a great time. I can't wait to see it.
And
Yes, but also I have reputation to uphold, so I'm going to go take Farrier hammer and smash the man's kneecaps.
Do what you gotta do.
Edgar will offer the dagger to Silas, but if Silas doesn't want it, then he'll give it to Versailles.
Yeah, I've already got 2 knives. I'm good. I'm good on the dagger.
All right.
Yes, I'm going to you ever see the movie The Misery?
Have not, but it sounds captivating.
Instead of putting the block of wood between the ankles to dislocate the ankles, I'm going to put it at the knee.
You could have been a doctor.
No, Doc was brother, cousin, maybe third cousin, twice removed, and also uncle. It's very confusing.
Well, dwarven hierarchy. It's very.
I rolled a
very-
19.
So knocking out his kneecaps.
Yeah. I'm misery.
He will never fucking walk again.
Yes, you try to rape the Frenchman, you get the knees broken. I'm just
Shot in the face, left testicle blown off, knees busted out. Someone just killed this guy.
And there's flour on his lapel. If he smells it, he will die. Yes. But I want him to be in pain.
Anyway,
I'm not sure where I got him in the face at. Anyway, where did the bullet hit him?
It was like his left side, and it didn't hit anything too important, but he's missing a ear for sure.
He's missing testicle. He cannot walk. And we're stealing his horses. He lucky we're not burned down barn. This is a nice barn. Guys, this is not our barn. We own the barn. It's our barn.
Let's burn it.
oh, we're business owners.
Let's not burn it. This is a place that we can bed down every night rent free.
Let's
Yes.
let's get an insurance policy on it and then burn it.
We do that before we leave town. Before that, we bring many women here and we party. Then we take insurance out. Then we burn it down, take money, leave town.
Oh, do you
One
suppose?
small adjustment. Let's kill the bandits, then get the women, then get the insurance, and then burn the barn down. How about that?
Yes. This is the plan. You got to think like a Russian.
Do you suppose, now that I'm a business owner, that Betty will actually want to bed down with me?
It's a good chance, yes. If not, we maybe make enough money on this train robbery. Yeah,
You
we
might
can pay
get
her
this.
fee.
I mean, you're an attractive guy, slightly effeminate, but I think you got a chance. I think so.
You tell her how you single-handedly strangled to death 20 of these bandits who are going to fight the train, and you tell her you tripod?
Yeah.
She might go for you, my friend.
And if she turns me down, I suppose I could use a stick of knockback on her tits.
There
This
you
is
go.
true. This is true. We also have Sakura Hypno.
Oh. Eric, keep the sock ready, friend.
Anyway, gentlemen. Let's go to let's hook up the horses to the cart. Let's see if we can maybe find a hill overlooking these fine gentlemen who I'm about to murder.
Any
Before any
chests
of
that
that,
are
I
locked?
wanted to check out this room.
Yeah.
This chest is locked. These three, they're not locked, but they just have clothes in them. Shirts, pants, socks, underwear.
All right, I'll
Homebrew
use the
board
stick
shit.
of knockback to open up the locked chest for Eric, because I know that Eric wanted to go through them.
Uh,
Cool stuff in
yeah.
here.
So you're trying to bust the lock, not pick.
Just trying to hit the lid,
Mm-hmm.
but not the body.
Yeah, just trying to break the lock.
All right.
I could just smash it with the mace. I mean,
Yeah, I just trying to think here what I can do to make things fair because we're dealing with a steel lock. That stick and knockbacks. You're gonna you're aiming for the lock. So I need something with precision.
Okay.
So dexterity.
15.
Okay, you hit the lock, and you see that the metal bends. It hasn't broken yet.
Yeah.
Hit it with the mace.
Yeah.
Maybe you hit opposite direction. Hit opposite
I'm
direction.
going to
So
take a
hit
swing
toward
at it. And
chest, hit away from chest.
I'm going to take a swing at it and brocade mallet type and just with the mace and try and
Okay.
get the lock enough to actually bust it.
Okay. What type of damage did it tell you that mace did?
So what is it you need there?
The mace damage.
1d8. They're 1d8 with 1d10 with both hands, or is it 1d6, 1d10, 1d8 with both hands?
I'm trying to find it.
I have printed it out, all the weapon things. I don't know where I did it with it, though.
1d6 bludgeoning. I don't see anything
Yep,
about
there it is.
one-handed do.
Yep. The head knocker, mace 1d6. So give me a 1d6 on that fucker.
A 3.
How about
What else
we?
you guys gonna? What
How
else
about
you guys gonna do?
How about we tip the chest over, and on the bottom of it, we hit it with the stick of knockback.
But there may be something
can I take-
fragile. We may not
Can I
want.
just take another swing at it?
Sure.
One more should do it, I hope. Clunk. A 4.
These nippers, yes, that I have. Can I just nip the lock off like bolt cutters?
You can give it a try.
Okay. 18.
So you notice that the bolt cutters have made an impression, and what's your strength? Is it a plus? You have a plus strength?
It's just 0. I'm at 11 strength for 0
Okay.
modifier.
Okay. So you're trying with all your might to cut this thing. You know that you're getting you're getting a little cut through, but it's not enough to break the lock. But you guys are definitely weakening this lock.
Maybe some of these assholes help me?
I'm going to start searching around under the pillows and under the mattress and under the bed to see if I can find a key.
Hey, Frenchman, you take one handle of cutter, I take other handle of cutter. Together, we strong enough, we cut off this lock.
Well, I suppose it's worth a try. Out of character, Frenchie's weak. Like, this is not going to work. Like, you're probably going to push Versailles over when we try. But hey, let's do it.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's see.
So
9.
5.
No, you need to put
So
your
what are you
back
guys trying to
into
do?
it.
We're trying to, like, he gets one side of the cutter, I get the other side of the cutter, and push it together with two people's strength versus one
Oh, yeah.
person's strength.
You guys have not made any more progress so far with this truck.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just going to blow this thing up. Let's just load it onto the cart of death.
Well, no, we want what's in it.
It will go everywhere. It'll be shrapnel. It'll be okay. It'll kill for us. It'll be okay.
Eric, any luck finding a key?
So, right, what would I want? An investigation, wouldn't I?
What does our
Yep,
thief
and-
Silas
and
doing
where
right
you-
now?
Where are you
What
searching?
is our thief doing?
I'm checking around the bed area, under the pillows, under the mattress, under the bed.
Okay, roll me a d20.
So an investigation and oh, Jesus.
Guys, we're not getting into this chest.
Oh,
The dice gods are against it.
I mean, you've weakened the lock. If you keep at it, you're going to break it at some point.
I'm
Hit the
gonna
there-
Eldritch Blast this bitch.
There we go. Bring the heavy
10
artillery.
max damage.
The best
All
kill,
right.
my friend, is the overkill, my friend.
With that, Eldritch Blast, the lock just blows off the front.
Yeah, you see, that's all you have to do.
What took you so
You
long?
could have done that to begin with instead of making us look like fools.
Well, Grumpy looks like he needed some exercise.
Yes.
All right.
We should have let the fucking priest rape you.
Now. Only the priest deserved that, not anybody else. I'm gonna go check
So-
that junk pile over there.
Inside the safe was 100 gold
Woohoo!
Nice.
and the key.
Wait, the key for the lock the safe was inside the safe.
Yep.
I'm starting to think this
I was an idiot.
blacksmith was what you call dumbass. I'm going to go break his fingers now. I'm going to go hit his head. I'm going to go hit
How
his
long
fingers
that
with
has
a hammer.
been sitting there locked for that you haven't been able to get into it.
I'm going to go smash his fingers with hammer.
I'm going to shove this key down his throat.
Nah. The Frenchman almost gets raped twice, and then he turns into a Russian. It is the most beautiful thing ever.
So,
So it's 20 gold each. Because there's 5 of
yeah, it
us.
was
So
100 gold in the safe.
even split. Everyone good with that?
Sounds
Yeah.
fair to me.
Sounds fair. So, y'all ready to go ambush a train?
We are indeed, I think. Well, once we've had a
it's
look through the
up
ship
to-
pile.
It's up to you guys. But we do. It is almost 10:30, so we have been playing for 4 hours.
Time flies when you're murdering people.
Indeed, it
I
does.
think we'll just investigate that pile then and pause it
Mhm.
after that.
It's this weird feeling when I'm the least murder hobo-y of all the murder hobos.
Yeah, I kind of went full murder hobo this session.
It is okay.
But
It is okay.
everybody wanted to rape me.
It's as bad. Yes, I don't blame you, my friend. I do not blame you.
Well, you shouldn't be
Oh,
playing
you-
a friend.
You said something about not wanting to get raped, and it's like, oh, we're gonna try and get you get raped now.
But at least Grumpy has your back and shoot face of anybody or shoot near anybody who try to get too handsy, my friend.
Best of friends.
Yes, Grumpy is good man. Grumpy is good man for a dwarf.
All right. You're looking through the junk pile now.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Yeah.
the jump now.
All right. I'm not gonna make you guys roll. You find nothing really in particular. You find a nice big wooden box.
Nice.
It too has a lock on it. Other than that, there's really nothing too crazy in there. Just junk.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the cart. It's gonna become shrapnel.
Yeah, I was just
No
about
doubt
to
the key
ask.
inside the box if previous
Well,
experiences are anything to go by. So
It probably has.
Did
the
you
key to the
wanna-
room.
Did you want to try that key?
We can, yeah. Why not?
So you go up to this box, and it's got a lock on there, pretty similar to the chest. And you put it in there. You jimmy it. You're going. Give me, I don't know, just roll a d20.
3. Been a bad roll.
All right. I mean, it doesn't take much. This lock is a lot cheaper, and you're just brute forcing it with a new key. It opens.
Hammer, bump it.
Yeah. With the especially with the hammer, a little tap. Yeah, it busts open. This is a cheap lock. Inside is literally horseshit.
Yes, I'm going to put this on the cart, my friend.
I
Why
knew that man
is
never
there a lot
showered.
of bullshit?
This man was sick freak. When I come back, if he is not dead from sniffing the flower, I'm going to cut off every one of his fingers with these nippers.
Wait a minute. I wonder if that horse shit smells the same as the sock.
You go ahead, take big whiff, my friend. I'm not going to smell the shit. You are the bullshit detector, not me, my friend.
Do you smell the shit?
No.
Okay.
Edgar will do it.
If it is the same stuff, that's me out cold. At which point, the Frenchman will rape me and everybody else will mug me.
Poor Edgar.
All right. Is Edgar just smelling it, or is he gonna investigate it and then smell it?
Investigate and smell, because why not?
You get the big whiff, my friend.
Investigate was an 18.
Okay. So when he is smelling the shit, right, and looking at it, he notices that the shit isn't like brown color. It's got some specks of like purple, some green, some yellow, some red, some pink. And when he smells it, I need a Constitution save from him.
Okay. Let's see.
We've stolen his lucky charms.
16.
Okay, he saves, but he begins to float.
This is some powerful shit, my friend.
He's just like, guys, I don't know what's in the shit, but it is magically delicious.
Okay, I'm not going to blow this shit up now. I'm going to we hide this shit under the bed. Yes.
He is continuing to float, and he is reaching the top of the stable.
Oh, so he's literally floating, not just tripping balls.
So I'm going to I'm going to tie bed sheet around leg and tie it to the bed until the stuff wears off.
So I wonder if the floaty only applies to living things, or whether we can use the floaty to maybe carry the cart of Boom Boom and drop it rather than roll it down a hill. Because for that to work, we need a convenient hill.
I tell you what, my friend, you put some on your finger and rub it on the cart and see what happens. But if the cart floats away, we're going to be out of cart of boomy boomy. This is not smart.
Well, let's just use another sheet.
Well, I've got a better
What if
idea.
you make the horses fly?
I've got a better idea. I take a little bit of the Lucky Charm shit and I rub it on the top of the other chest that we broke into previously.
That's a good plan, yes.
There's absolutely nothing.
Okay, how about this?
Well, that's not very fucked.
We use Erica's hot air balloon. We make it the basket, and then he can drop the boomy boomy from the air.
Eric now falls onto the ground, takes a d4 damage.
Okay. Poor damn Eric. Poor damn Eric. Okay. I have one of those like healing potions, but the not potent ones. I'm just gonna get like pour it down his throat so he heals. Back 1d4. And I rolled a 2, so he gets 2 back.
So it was 3 off to begin with, wasn't it?
He took So he's definitely down with help. So you guys ready to go get John and go take out? Was it 10 to 20 men?
Yep, I'm ready.
This fuckery.
Okay, so here's Gritspur. And you guys sent John to the town hall. Everybody going to the town hall?
Yes. Also, maybe we should sell this shit to Dave shit, so then Dave will actually have shit at the shit. So I'm gonna go to the town hall to get John, and then someone can go sell the shit to Dave.
I'd suggest.
Okay, so who's going into the town hall?
Grumpy, because
Okay,
nothing can go wrong with the murder hobo going to town hall.
yeah, nothing at all.
Finance diplomat.
Versailles and
Okay.
Edgar are going to go with.
There you go, Grumpy.
Let me zoom out. Where is Mayor? Where's Mayor?
The mayor, as you can see, is at his chair.
All right.
I'm
going to go.
You heard that I was going to the town hall as well, right?
Oh, my bad.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
I'm going to go as well.
I'm going to go. Your Excellency, the Mayor El Jefe El Zaro. Yes. Yes. Did my friend here, John, tell you the troubling news we discovered as the church?
Hold on. Let me get these characters moved in here. I'm just putting all you fuckers in the town hall. You all went.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just easier.
So you approach the mayor's desk.
I'm going to go.
What did you say?
I'm going to go, gentlemen. Don't forget to bow to the Excellency, the Tsar here of the town, the most excellent Tsar. I've been inferring with him on whether if John relayed the message of the troubling news of what we found at the church as we went to pray, as we often do.
The mayor looked at you and goes, Yes, I did get this. Good work, fellas. I was unaware that this monotony was going on in town. This is something to be for sure. Good work, lads. Good work.
Yes. I was thinking, you go arrest the warden, you maybe hang his ass by sundown. Yes.
I cannot touch the warden. That he is outside of my control. I can only run what's inside this town.
This we have some business to take care of where we have to stop a train robbery. That they you like
There's a train robbery?
Don't worry about this. We're going to take care of it. I have a cart already for Boom Boom and Bill, but no worries. I only mention this to you because the warden has his hands in also robbing your train. So this is what I'm thinking. We get back from train robbery. You invite this warden over for dinner. I pop out from underneath the table and I shoot him in the nuts with my pistol. What do you think?
I mean, I could try, but the warden almost never leaves the prison. But I can try.
Well, this is what I think. We take Mary. We clean up the Chernobyl crotch, yes, of candy, and we call her Mary, and we make her look pretty, and we basically say, come have good time with Mary, who's candy with the Chernobyl crotch, and he come thinking he's going to get fine time with woman. He gets bullet to balls.
Are you talking about my wife?
No, Candy. Is Candy your wife?
Yes.
No, this is not Candy. This is Mary. Looks like Candy, but this is Mary. Two different people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as it's not my wife.
No, he's not actually going to have sex with nobody except for pistol to balls. He get the ball to ball. He is musket ball to testicle ball. And my friend here is the Frenchman. He has magical stick who knock balls off. He will not be able to.
So you're trying to send some lady to the warden, which is a fortress where they inspect
No.
everybody when they go in.
No. We send love letter from lady to warden. Get warden to come to town, to her house. He think underneath her dress is good time. Actually, underneath her dress is angry dwarf Grumpy with a gun to shoot him in balls. Then my friend the Frenchman comes out and hits his balls with the stick of ball removal. And then my other friends, we take care of this warden problem for you. We just put wife perfume on the leather. She writes in really good leather, really steamy, really hot, 50 shades of the black. And she think, you think, you know what, I'm going to have freaky boom boom time. He gets freaky boom boom.
All I can do is send him a letter. There's no guarantee he's going to come out of that fortress.
Yes. But if leather is very, very enticing with how her and her twin sister maybe, and the goat, whatever he freaky about, you just keep sending letters till he comes out.
All right. You guys go deal with the train robbery. I'll try and come up with a letter. We'll see if we can get him to come. There is no guarantee.
Also, Your Excellency, maybe you do something for my friend. The Frenchman, he likes the bartender at the bar. You maybe tell her how he big hero and how he deserves, a special time with her.
He looks over at the Frenchman and goes, "So you got the hots on for Betty, eh?"
Yes.
Yes, her love will be mine one day.
He looks like
You know what? You go stop that train robbery and you take care of those bandits. I'll put in a good word for you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Also, an unrelated note: the stable owner, he has left town and he gave the business to my friend John. He's like, John is a good guy. He don't have tongue. I feel bad for him. I'm going to make him new stable owner.
He looks over at John and he goes, "Do you know anything about this?" And he just shakes his head. No,
You should. It was a surprise for John. I hate to tell you this. Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, turns out, stable guy's mom, big holeback. She cheated on his father. His father devastated. He have to go back to keep his father from killing the mother. So he's
it's very sad, really.
I tell you what. You give John my business. John is surprised. You're now stable owner.
This is interesting. I didn't know you were from Cogsmouth. He's like, let me ponder on this. If you go take care of this train problem, I can make John the new stableman, and I'll put in a good word to Betty. Does that sound agreeable to you, fellas?
This sounds very, very agreeable. Very, very agreeable. Also, quick question. Does your wife Candy have sister? Maybe into dwarf?
We don't get very many dwarves around here. That being said, they have been through before.
Okay, because you tell her I tripod. You tell her I tripod.
He looks at you and he doesn't know what to say. He wants to make a snarky comment, but he's gonna hold his mouth because he is the mayor. He goes, "Okay."
I'm just saying, I went 3-legged race by myself all the time.
Now, when you put this word in with Betty, you need to make sure that she knows that, well, how do I put this? Be casual. You see, I don't want you to purchase a knight or anything like this. My goal is ultimately her love.
Yes, yes. Also, a groomer here. He's tiger in bed.
Rar.
Go ahead, give purr, give purr.
And while this was going on, Silas was going to try to pickpocket these two folks.
All right, give me a pickpocket.
Oh, let's go.
But
All
this
right, what about for the other?
this game may have to go longer than 2 weeks.
What's your next pickpocket?
Oh yeah, let's do. Not great. I
All
got a
right,
plus for dexterity or something.
roll a d6.
All right. Come on.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you only found 1 gold.
Fine. 1 gold more than I had.
I'm seeing what all y'all done drew on the map.
The roofie sock.
Yeah.
I feel like the roofie sock should give me advantage.
I'm going to go down here and I'm going to talk to the mayor's wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna try to pickpocket these fools too.
I'm going to be like, so Candy, Candy, your mayor's wife. Why do you sell the vagina?
I'm going to go over and talk to Betty and say, do you happen to know any fine young maidens that you could maybe hook me up with that don't charge?
Oh, that don't charge. Oh, let me think here. I think that there's some that's supposed to be on the train coming into town, but that's last I heard. I don't know if they changed their plans.
I'm going
Well,
to
you
say,
heard it, boys.
I'm
There's
going to
young
say,
maidens.
I'm going to say to Candy, you look like you may have a little dwarf in you.
She looks at you and she's like,
Just turns on and says, well, if I did, I didn't feel it.
Ew.
Versailles from across the town hall. Burn!
Who said that? Who said that? They get inspiration.
Said what?
If I did, I didn't feel it.
Yeah, it was Silas. And yeah, he's getting punched. He's getting punched in the nuts next time I see him.
Eric.
No, it wasn't Silas.
It was
I'm
Eric.
just gonna, I'm just gonna like, wink at her and go, I am the 3-time winner of the 3-legged race contest in my hometown by myself. But again, how is it the mayor's wife need to sell vagina to whole town?
A vagine.
Yeah, the vagina.
I don't sell my vagina to the whole town. I beg your pardon.
This is what they heard from several people. Town drunk say it all over the place. Dave, who sells shit, the guy who ran off to make sure his mom don't kill Hoback mom.
She whispers to you. It's like, okay.
Wait.
I do bed with other people from time to time, but we don't discuss business while my husband is around.
I'm just wondering, does he have tiny pee-pee? Does he have the tiny pee-pee? This is what I need to know.
He has big pee-pee.
Okay, so basically, you like the hot dog in the tunnel. Okay. I will tell my friend Silas. He liked that kind of woman.
Send vagine and Bob.
I'm going to go. I'm going to make a wind tunnel noise.
Donkey ride into the canyon.
Yes, well, if everybody is done socializing, I do believe we have a train to save and Betty's heart to win.
Maybe there's hot dwarf on train. Candy only gets train run her. He does not know how to stop train robbery.
She only knows how to let the trains continue.
Yes, yes. The train has pulled into that station. We need time.
One more train.
Hi ho, hi ho. Goodbye, Candy-o.
Right, let's book quite off.
All right,
All right.
Let's book it to the train. Do we know exactly where the robbery's taking place?
So you know where the bandit house is. You know that the robbery is going to be taking west of the Y. And if you guys recall from your travels back from burning down the farm, you did travel up past the Y.
Again, we don't burn down the farm. The farmer, he very careless with the land. He burned his own farm down.
Yeah, he really burned it down himself. It was
Yes.
at minimum, it was a team effort.
My lawyer, how do you call the lawyer? What is name? What is name of lawyer?
Saul, I
The
believe.
bashful. The bashful. He will sue you for slander if you keep saying this. I burned down a farm. It's more like bashfully in your skull, but he knows the law.
All right. So is it everybody's done in the town hall?
So one,
Indeed.
we the guy robbed the train and then they bring the stuff back to their hideout. We can ambush them at their hideout, or we could hit them before they hit the train.
I say hit him before the train.
All right, let's
Okay.
go hit them before they hit the train.
And then we can save the train, and we'll be the town heroes, and we'll be able to sleep with Betty and Candy and the horses and whatever else we feel like.
This is just as long as people keep hands to selves, we'll be okay.
All right.
don't
So the party traversed from Gritspur with their 3 horses. 2 of them are pulling the cart that's full of bad things.
The cart of
And
death kingdom.
they travel north, following the tracks. Everything is going pretty well. Continue to follow the tracks. And now they come across this. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okie dokie.
Oh, crap.
14. -1 for 13.
8 for me and 2 for Edgar.
All right, let me get this thing in here.
Is there any way that there's possibly a heal?
Move all.
Oh,
Here.
Christ. So that's a 3 for me.
So now. How the fuck do I do this? I did it once.
Right click on all the tokens
Oh, right.
and left click add turn.
Why is this not working?
And it's a
There we
19
go.
for
There we
me.
go.
Oh, let's go. The thief is first in initiative.
Good turn. Okay, so let's go down the order here. Oh, thank you. So, Eric, what was yours?
Mine was a whole 3.
3. Okay. Silas, what was yours?
19, like a boss.
Well, there goes my plan of trying to talk them out of it, saying the priest
Plus
sent
2.
us.
Yeah, so
And
21.
So we got a 2, 17, and a 5. 2, enter 17. Okay. All right. Looks like we've got Silas up first.
Okay, can I affix one of my cattle ball numbing syringes to one of my arrows of never ending but slightly off aim?
Yes, but it will cost you your action.
Tough choice. Let me think.
Things
here.
you never thought you'd ever hear in a D&D game. Cattle ball numbing syringe.
Okay, I think. Let me see here. What's my
Mind you,
move?
did you ever think you'd hear roofie sock?
Yeah, yes, you know. Murder hobo, you know.
Okay, so I can't close the distance. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to fix one of the numbing syringes to an arrow, and I'm going to. So that cost me movement as well, movement and action.
No, you can still move.
Okay, so I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna do that while I'm moving.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
And while I'm moving, I'm gonna be like, gentlemen, good news. We've just come from the church. We have fantastic information for you, and I'm gonna leave it at there.
Praise be.
All right. It is this guy's turn, and there he sees you group coming up, and he goes, "Hey, what the hell are you guys doing here?" And then he says, "Boss never told me of anybody coming up," and he aims at you, and he tries to shoot you.
What a dick.
I mean, my friend banged the priest for no reason.
Oh.
Shoot us.
Oh God.
Okay, so that's going to be 13 damage.
So I'm dead.
And then mostly dead or all dead?
That's all.
You're
dead.
not. You're in death saves, buddy. You're not all dead.
Okay.
Could I interest you and gently use the guy name of Sleepy?
Perhaps he'll come back in his bow.
Okay, that's all he's gonna do. He's gonna tell his companions, shoot them. And now it's Grumpy's turn.
So I'm on the cart with the horses.
You're leading the horses. If you were on the cart, you'd have to get off the cart.
Oh well, my plan was to ride the cart towards the group of them, jump off, and in midair throw a Molotov at the cart.
So you're gonna blow up the cart with these 3 people.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put them in the middle of it, jump off, and 360 spin, throw a Molotov at it.
All
Tony Hawk
right.
over here.
There's a lot going on here. We'll say the horses, they'll go right to where you want them to go. I need a dexterity with disadvantage because you got short ass legs.
Yes.
And that's going to be an acrobatics check for that.
Yes. What is the thing? Yes, we Russians we live fast and hard, but when we die, we go out with style.
So to get off the cart, I need that, and then if you successfully get off the cart, then I need you to throw the.
At disadvantage, I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Nice.
All right, good job. Your short ass legs successfully jump off the moving cart, and then wherever you want to put your token, and then you throw this Molotov cocktail in the middle of you're throwing it in the middle of them.
Yeah, at the cart. In the middle of the cart,
Oh,
I'm about
sure.
to detonate that bad boy. So we have a pint of oil, ball bearings, caltrops, horseshoes, horseshoe nails, and the cart itself.
So we're gonna pretend this thing's a cart.
Okay.
And throwing
14.
Roll D. Yeah. Yeah. So you hit the cart, ignite the oil, and boom! It blows up. And it does
I only roll for damage.
31 damage if these guys can't make a dex save. They all save, so they only take half, 15.
Good thing they got to return the horses.
All right. So,
Okay. So this cart fucked them up. They are bloodied.
I could argue that they'd be disoriented, and whoever goes next would have advantage.
That's a good thing, but they. So this guy, because he got a nat 20, he's not disoriented.
Okay.
But we'll say the other two are.
Okay, if he's still alive on my turn, I'm going to shoot him in balls. Maybe kneecap too.
Okay. Priscillus.
all right. I am going to run up to Silas and we'll be like, oh no, it's Doc all over again. And I'm going to use insufficient healer to try to patch him up. You get 4 hit points back.
Nice.
You done taking nap now? You want to fight like everybody else?
Oh, I'd love to, my good dwarf, but I've been fucked quite up.
No, that's what the preacher does. Not these guys. But bad news, we have 2 dead horses and no more cart. But the good news is, I did a little damage.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
Is that all I can do? Or. Because if I can attack as well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can still attack.
Okay, sweet. Hell yeah. In that case.
That was just your cantrip.
I want
this is
to.
cool.
I'm gonna go for the. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for this guy, and I'll do a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So,
Roll for your Eldritch Blast.
right. I assume a 5 misses.
A 5 will miss.
Okay.
You have, if you're aiming at other guys, they have disadvantage. You can,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I do have advantage. So that's even worse. Yeah. So.
Concussive blast of wagon and the horse all over them is kind of, it's kind of distracting.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 2 on that last one, so.
Oh, that's. You'll need to take lucky. Next time you play Hobbit.
Yeah, right.
There's your burning wagon. Oh, and you killed 2 horses, by the way.
Yes, 2 horses. But unlike Doc, who killed cow, I only kill horse.
Same, but different.
Same, but the one moo, one kaboom.
All right. It is this guy's turn. He is mad at you. So he's going to try and shoot you with disadvantage. So I'm assuming a 2 does not do it.
I'm going to say to him, your mother, she is so fat. She don't turn around, she orbits. Also, you shoot like your dad who cannot hit the broadside of barn. Luckily, your mom is so fat he could hit that target.
Okay. Now it is your turn, Eric.
Right, the guy up at the top. I'm going to do a bit of a movement first. I'm not sure what range is on bows.
You can hit him with a bow.
Right, okay, but I'm going to move anyway. Once I figure out the right button. And that guy there, I'm going to take a shot at with the bow.
Which guy?
Right, so let's have a look. That will be a d20 to hit. Ha!
Zing right by him.
And how many actions do I have?
I believe you only have one action right now.
And I've got no bonus actions that are going to be any fucking use, so that's the end for me.
Okay. So now it is this guy's turn. He's going to, because he saw you try and shoot your bow, he's going to aim at you with disadvantage. Does a 6 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. So now it is Edgar's turn.
All right. I have no idea what weapon he has or what he can do. So yeah,
I don't remember.
I guess he'll. I guess he'll give one of those.
I think he has a battle axe.
He had a battle axe, but y'all gave it to Candy, who then promptly sold it.
No, this is a different battle axe.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
thought for
think
sure she was
technically
going
I
to.
was carrying Doc.
Yeah.
I thought for sure she was going
So
to.
I think that was a 1d8 one-handed or a 1d10 two-handed.
Yes.
Okay, well, he's going to try to two-hand this sucker.
Aim for the balls.
Let's see. 13. Will that hit?
13 does not hit.
All right.
But it does weaken him slightly.
This is why you aim for balls. You miss, you hit leg.
Okay, back at the top. We're at you, Silas.
Okay, I think I'm going to take one of those healing waters for plus 5 HP. Take me up to 9. And do I still have an attack or nah?
Yeah, you still have an attack.
Okay, then I'm gonna
We'll give that to
rush.
you.
I'm gonna rush this wanker and hit him with my fancy pricker rapier.
Okay. Roll a
That's
d20.
a 1d20 to attack. Oh, come on.
All the fire, man. It's hard to get a good shot.
Fair enough. So I
Should we-
barely avoid stabbing myself.
Okay. Now it is back to this guy. He's mad at Grumpy because of the whole wagon deal, so he's gonna go after you. And he does not have disadvantage. He just has regular attack. Does a 12 hit you?
It does. But I would tell him, is this because your wife is into dwarfs?
You take 10 damage.
Okay, I had 8, so I'm down.
Okay, you're down.
But as I fall unconscious, I say, it was well worth banging your wife.
Okay, so Grumpy's down. He's on death saves. Next is Grumpy.
My turn.
So give me a death save.
17.
Okay, he saves. Next is Versilis.
All right, I'm gonna move over Meow and insufficient healer. Let's see, 2.
All
You
right.
get 2 hit points back.
All right. What could go wrong with me with 2 hit points?
And I still have an attack I can make, so I will Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay, give it to me.
All right. 18. Does that hit?
18 does hit. Roll damage.
Max damage, got a 10.
Nice.
All right. What's it look like when you kill him?
All right, so when Versailles uses his cantrips, like he takes the components, like during rest, and he kind of presses them into like a ball bullet press. So he ends up with like a little sack of marbles that he carries around on his belt. So he pulls a marble with like black. It's black. It has like swirls of purple and green in it, and he flicks it at this guy. And as it leaves his hand, you almost catch a concussive wave. You just hear whoa, as this marble like expands into just a streak of black, purple, and green smoke, and it hits this guy and like almost disappears as it goes into his chest, and he kind of expands a little bit, like there's a small explosion inside of him. Then, of course, he comes back down to normal size and just falls over dead.
Nice.
It's bad. He died knowing I banged his wife, which it's kind of sad. But for me, it's happy.
And I believe that's it for me.
Yep. Now it is this guy's turn. He is upset at you for killing his friend, so he's going to attack you.
Oh, this is
There's
a
a 5
terrible
hit.
mistake. Actually, 5 does hit.
Okay. You take 8 damage.
Oh, y'all know what's up.
Oh no!
What's he hitting me with?
Oh.
It's Peacemaker.
Okay, all right. Yep. So yeah, as the bullet hits, man, I go down and I start to transform. You guys hear that sickly crunch and tearing sound as I expand and change.
All right.
See, this is why
He's
he's
gonna go.
in bed. I see. I was not lying. He is tiger in bed. Yes.
He's going to go, what the fuck? As this is going on, and now it's Silas's turn.
Oh, it's my turn again. Let's
Oh, wait.
try.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yeah, let's try the rapier again. So, and against this tosser right here.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I said the wrong guy. It's Eric's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that roll for my next turn.
All right.
And I am going to run up to the fella there. And I'm going to take a good hard swing at him with the mace with the roofie sock on it.
All right. Roll a d20.
Knock a knock, my friends.
Out, not up.
Knock knock.
15 hits. Roll damage.
So damage is 1d6. 1 damage.
Fucking hell.
But hopefully he's also out cold, so now prone and should have advantage on him next time.
Yep, he is now back to prone, and he is super bloodied.
Yes, this is good. Eventually, I will get the turn, and I will go over there, and I will punch him in the face.
Okay. So now it's this guy's turn, and he is going to attack. Actually, yeah, he's going to attack this guy. Edgar. Does the 16 hit?
Wow.
I have no idea. His armor's not listed, but I'm going to assume yes.
All right. 7, so he's now in death saves.
No, he has 1 hit point left.
Nice,
He has 1 hit point.
nice.
Yeah, because he was
Okay.
supposed to have 8 from that level up.
Yep. Now it's back to his turn.
All right, Edgar's going to swing back at him. 14.
14 does hit him. Roll damage.
All right. 5.
All right, what's it look like when you kill him?
Nice. Yeah, so this guy shoots Edgar point blank, and he just like doubles over, and he's in a bad way, so he just kind of like swings upward with his axe, almost like a golf swing, and just buries it in this guy's solar plexus. And then Edgar just kind of like drops to one knee, just holding his wound.
You forgot to say 4.
All right. Top of a new round. So back to you, Silas, and I will allow you to use your 18.
Okay, so first I want to give Edgar another one of those healing waters. So that's a +5 to the HP. And then I am going to use my bow to assault this wanker. And that is, so we've already got the hit. So
Roll
is that
damage.
that's a 1d4 for the arrows with disadvantage. Is that correct?
So you have advantage, and you're using your arrows. It's a 1d6 plus the 1d4.
Okay.
All right. He is dead. What does it look like when you kill him?
So, because I'm a man of taste and stature, this is a very precise shot. It's right through the eyes. It's the best shot you've ever seen. We all want to make shots like this. And so the arrow not only hits him directly in the eye, but sails through his skull into the brush behind him.
All right.
Okay.
And that takes us out of initiative.
Will someone put Kitty Man back to sleep, yes? Before he
Yep.
kills
How
us
are you
all?
going to take care of Kitty Man?
I'm going to go
Yeah,
here,
let's-
kitty, 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 good kitty, kitty, kitty. You want to eat bad man who shot you? You eat him, yes? I cook him on fire?
All right, I rolled a 58, so I've got some of my cognitive functions. So yeah, the were tiger just kind of like takes a step back, and he's fixated on you because you're talking to him. But
Good
he's
to
just
go.
kind of like growling and huffing at you.
I'm going to go.
Hey,
You remember?
kitty.
I'm going to remember me. I got the mayor to put good word in for Betty so you can show her you tiger in bed, yes? You don't kill me. You calm down. You let the Frenchmen come back so I can get the bodies, all the stuff off the bodies and try to fix the railroad track before the train derails and kill us all. Yes, Kitty?
I rolled a 25. I have no cognitive abilities left.
Oh no, this is not good. Somebody use the roofie sock on the kitty. Come on. Why distract the kitty for so long?
Might have to. Corbin, what am I doing with that 25? That's kind of low.
You are drooling at the mouth. You're thinking, man, he's some mighty fine dinner.
I'm going to point to horse meat that's roasting on the ground from dead horse and go, you gonna eat the horsey. Tastes much better than dwarf, because dwarf come with lead poisoning.
Roll persuasion.
You know what? Yeah, roll persuasion, and then Tim roll opposing intelligence.
Oh,
I'm in the process of removing the sock from the mace and putting it on the end of an arrow just in case I have to use the same method as last time.
18 minus 3 for 15.
Okay.
10 minus 3 for 7.
So you did beat the AC, so surprisingly, instead of the horse, you're looking at the dead body now. So
Okay.
he got you away from him, and you're looking at the dead body right next to you.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over slowly and gingerly and start working on the railroad track to see if I can fix it.
I'm going to start chowing down.
I'm going to go and help with repairing the track, seeing as I'm also slightly engineering.
Okay.
Same for Edgar.
Tim, roll a D8 and you heal that amount.
7.
Okay. That should take you out of Were Tiger if I remember right.
Yep.
If
Takes
I
me back
can,
up to full.
if I go cannibal like my good friend Dopey, do I get health back?
Sure, why not?
I'm going to go eat piece of horse after I fix this railroad track.
So yeah, I think you're back to full health. You're not angry anymore, so you would transform back if that sounds right to you.
Okay.
And I, in the meantime, am going to express my joy of our victory by doing a interpretive dance. A little bit of ballet, a little bit of hip hop, and this is just for everyone's
I
entertainment.
rolled an 11 on repairing the track.
Okay, you get.
I didn't realize we were rolling on that.
I mean, I figured.
Get that part fixed.
All right, so I'm going to go eat some horse meat while someone else rolls to fix some of the track. And then when I get some horse meat in me, I'll go work on the other side.
All right, can I use my MacGyver ability to add to that?
Yes, please.
So that will make that a 14.
Okay.
So while I'm over here, eating the horse meat, I'm looking at parts of the wagon and seeing if I can, use some leftover pieces of metal from the wagon to kind of jerry rig a piece of track I can lay over to keep the train from derailing. And then I'm going to roll again. 15.
Okay. So we've got 2 sections of the track fixed. Then you're looking for pieces on the wagon?
Yeah, to see if I can patch up that last piece with a piece from the wagon.
Okay. I'll say you do find a piece that looks like it'll work. A piece of the wheel that's all bent, it's bent in a U. So if you guys can straighten that out, it'll absolutely work.
All right. 10.
Anybody going to help him?
Yeah, I'll see if I can lend a hand. I don't know if my dexterity would add any sort of benefit to it, but 17.
We're looking for strength. We're looking for strength to bend this back out of the
my
U.
strength is -2, so that would be a 15.
Should have left me in Were Tiger form. I would have had a +3.
Yeah, but you probably ate them.
Yeah, but you have no opposable thumbs.
Yeah, but I could stomp on
Yeah,
it.
so 25, I'd say that'd be enough to straighten that back out, and you
All
guys
right,
push
so-
it on, so the track is repaired.
Okay, so how much horse meat would heal me for?
We'll just have you roll a d8 there.
A D what?
D8.
All right. 4. All right.
You gonna take another gander at some horse?
Yeah, I'm taking another bite of horse meat.
All right. Roll a
That'd be
d8.
2. That'd be 2, putting me right at 8.
There you go.
And the horse not taste bad. Wish I had some potato for it. But anyway, somebody like look through bodies, see if there's anything worth my while, please.
Okay.
And hopefully the one horse we had left that didn't explode did not run away.
Okay, so you still have the one horse with you. What do you guys want to do?
Eat it.
Well, we
Go to
could
bed.
wait for the train to come by and hop on and get a lift back to town.
That is good. That is a good plan. Yes. Also, did anybody check to see if the men with the guns had, extra bullets, money, maybe names of other people we need to go kill? But we told them to send 10. Apparently, they sent 17.
Edgar will check them out. Got a 21.
All right. There's the 3 peacemakers that each of them had. Roll a d20.
Okay. 5.
They each
rolled
had 5 gold.
Nice.
I rolled a 14. Does that mean I find more bullets?
Yeah, if
Or
you're
no?
looking for bullets, sure. Sure. How many bullets you want?
I lost 2 bullets that were poisoned. If I get 2 bullets back, I'll be good. I can turn them into something, maybe explodey later.
Sure. You take 2 bullets then.
I wouldn't mind one of them rifles.
Everybody gets 3 gold, by the way.
Nice. We forgot to bring John with us. John stayed back in town, did not come help.
Nope.
It's okay though. John will be running good business for us with the horses. We will be making profit in no time. Maybe we pay doctor to give him new tongue.
There you guys.
I don't think that's how it works, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Maybe, I've seen men turn into a tiger. You're telling me men can't make tongue work?
Fair enough. Fair
We're-
enough. When you're right, you're right.